How's that for a musical transition? Hey everyone, it's me, Alice, and tonight's gonna be a game that hopefully won't suck. It's a game that I last played when it first came out. I had it on disc. This is a very long time ago. It's from many of the creators of Fallout. You know, before Fallout was terrible. So, it's good. It's good. Okay. It's called Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura, which just saying that name is enough to dry your entire mouth out. So this will hopefully be as fun as I remember. It's never as fun as you remember, but it should still be good. How's everyone doing? Wow, that started up quick. I'm not used to that shit. Nowadays, games take like almost a minute just to load in their fucking window frame. And that's considered acceptable. Yes, published by Sierra, built by Troika, which is made up of a lot of the people from Black Isle, and then they would later move on to Obsidian. So here we go. Listen to this gorgeous soundtrack. Let me turn it up a bit. It's kind of quiet. There we go. They brought a gun to a magic fight and it worked. Yeah, see, the fun thing about technology and magic in this world is both cause the other to fuck up just by being in proximity. New game. New character. I always like that this is the default guy who comes up, because he looks like he's just let out the biggest wet fart. So, you know, it's a good giggle. Good giggle right off the bat. Alright, so women, of course, because it's a fantasy game, don't get as many choices of characters. That's probably too loud with my voice. No, I can. This better? Let me actually turn it down so it's just not quite... Where did my mouse go? Bloody hell, mouse, come back. My mouse cursor is disappearing. Oh god, I hate it. Oh no. Apparently I can't fix it from this screen because it destroys my mouse. Okay, this is weird. My mouse cursor is officially invisible when it's not. Oh no. Oh, this happened before. Just a second. I have to actually unplug and replug my mouse. And that brings it back. It's strange. Alright. Turn this down just a little bit. Except now, OBS is not reacting to my left clicks in certain... I am so confused. So it's an old game, and it's not interacting with a modern operating system terribly well. So we will just turn down the sound from here and hope for the best. There, that should do it. can make up literally anything about the race of these characters and I wouldn't be able to tell you any different. Men can, of course, be human, dwarf, elf, half-elf, gnome, halfling, half-orc, half-ogre. Women, however, can only be human, elf, half-orc. And I usually take half-elf just because the stats are the best out of everyone. And that's just how I'm gonna play today. Let's see, we could go Miracle Operation. That kills your combat stats, though. You choose a background, and... So we're doing a Persuasion/Beauty build, primarily. Intelligence should be up there, too, and Willpower. There's not a lot of backgrounds that actually help with all those stats. You were raised on a potato farm in the rustic backwaters of a distant land. Never experienced any technology. Subsequently, you are afraid of technological items and cannot bring yourself to even pick one up. Which, meh. The Bandit. Nature Mage. Sky Mage. Night Mage. Those just change or give you bonuses at certain times and penalties at certain times for your magic. Sold your soul. That makes people hate you, which is against what we're doing. Nietzsche Poster Child, that one's fun. All your life you've been making mistakes, but you always seem to come out better. You critically fail more often than normal, but you have a 10% experience point bonus. Not worth it. Not remotely worth it. Critical failures can result in anything from scarring yourself to chopping off your own arm. So, definitely not functionally useful. Tomboy, which just reverses gender effect, which is women get -1 strength and +1 constitution. Yay. There's definitely some sexism that goes on in this game, and they try to lampshade it, but it's really obvious it's made mostly by men. It's definitely a product of its era. Supermodel. Tremendous bonus to beauty at the cost of strength and intelligence. I can tell you, straight up, Katie used to be a model. You cannot do that with low strength and intelligence. Educator. Charlatan's Protege is a good one. It does lower strength, but the increase to charisma is just massive. You can't carry a whole lot is the biggest problem. Debutante. Debutante is a slightly less of a penalty to strength. You also get a penalty to dexterity, but beauty and charisma both go up. Oh, you also lose out on combat skills, which is no good. Beat with an ugly stick. Sickly. Ugh. See, there's a lot of these that just aren't very good. Alright, Raised in the Pits. Troll Offspring. Sheltered Childhood. There's so many options and none of them are good. Alright, increase to strength, minus to dex. Get a slight bonus to bow and melee. This one's probably our best bet because it'll help us start out better with a sword, which we're going to need to use a bit, especially at the beginning. see, we've got like 4 whole options for a face. We can go with the only one who's not white, I guess. And her name can be... They don't even let you combine them. Her name can be... Anyone have a name suggestion? I'm coming up blank. Susu. Friend. Rupert. Well, hi there, Cryostal or Cryostal. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming to check us out. I only have 1-syllable names always, like Ree. Reet. Reet. Reet Val. Let's go with Reet Val. Alright, so... Bring up Charisma to... I guess it doesn't do us any good until it's 12. I think. Max followers too. So I guess we can do that. No, we can start at 11 so we can quickly bring it up to 12. 1 point in melee. Let's start it at 10, actually, because I want to also be able to take Persuasion. You don't get a lot of points to start out. Ooh. I should take a spell, too. Strength of Earth is real good if you're gonna go melee. There's a few parts where you have to fight stone golems, though, where you really want something that's not going to break. Like, not a sword. I have all the spell slots that I want. Agility of Fire. Harm. Harm is our first... is gonna be our first spell. Necromantic Black, Harm. Go with 9 Charisma to start. Yeah, just keep lowering it. We only need 2 followers to be successful for the first part of the game, though. So this should be fine. Alright, now... switching out the regular dress in favor of the pink dress helps a ton in conversation. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, I can't equip it from here, I don't think. So I have to start the game naked because your non-default clothing doesn't auto-equip. And... I guess we can take one of these swords. We have very average strength. I don't want anything too heavy. 1 to 8, 1d4... versus 1d8 plus 1 and 1d4. Okay, so the quality sword is better than the regular sword, obviously. Rapier. 15 speed versus 10 speed. 1d8 and 1. Okay, let's go with the Rapier. And I don't think there's anything else terribly useful except some mana potions. It's so long since I played this. I could also take some boots. Sure, let's get some boots. Little extra damage resist never hurts. And I could take some clothing, some armored clothing as well. For when I'm not talking to people. No, I couldn't because it's really expensive. Well, I could just take the regular jacket, I guess. It's fine, we can pick up lots of that stuff later. I think this is a good start. So that's not good.
I can't believe it! I mean, you and then the Zeppelin and the fire! And the altar says that... Do you have any idea what all of this means?
What are you going on about?
You speak! I mean, of course you speak. What am I, a blathering idiot? Wait, what did you say? Maybe I should be writing all of this down.
So, for some reason it skipped the video where this little guy right here gives you a ring. He seems to be a gnome, and he gives you a ring, and he says, "Find the boy." So, I'm sorry it didn't play that, and I don't know why it didn't. But then he dies, so oh well. What the bloody hell are you talking about? Out with it, man!
I am at a loss here. I don't quite know what to do. I mean, you are the... Oh, of course you are. I mean, you do know who you are, right? Of course you do. What sort of brainless, half-baked question is that for what do you call yourself?
Am I being unclear? Your babbling is incomprehensible!
Please, forgive me. I'm making a bloody mess of this whole affair. My name is Virgil, madam, and I'm new to the Panari religion. Your religion, and I... Oh, wait, I hereby dedicate... commit my life to the living one. I, Virgil, am at your service, madam.
I can't make them any bigger because this is a game from the early 2000s. So this is as good as we're gonna get. It's also way upscaled from its original resolution, so normally they would have been bigger on screen, but this is what we get if we want it at a reasonable resolution. Virgil, please, you really need to explain things here.
Yes, of course. You see...
Oh, also it did equip my dress.
I mean, the reincarnation of, what's his name? I can never remember. And I'm always getting him mixed up with the other fellow, the bad one. You, well, you know how all of those old elven names sound the same.
I I don't think I'm quite getting the gist of it, Virgil.
Yes, right. Just give me a moment here. You see, the Panari, that's the religion that was formed around the things that he said. I mean, that you said. Oh, forget it. Let's start at the beginning. Or this beginning, since there is a lot more that came before this. You are the reincarnation of a powerful elf who the Panari worship and whose name is,
Yes?
Right. Yes, the name. Wait. I remember something. It is written in the scriptures. The living one will live again on wings of fire. No, wait. I think it says, reborn on wings of fire. Oh, blood and ashes. Why do elves always have to be so damn cryptic?
Did the scriptures speak of a dying gnome and a ring?
I don't know about the ring, but this business about the evil one returning. As I've said, I don't know a whole lot about the Panari prophecies, but I think you were supposed to return and fight someone evil.
Hey, Bad Road.
Bloody hell! I should know more of this.
If this is confusing to you, imagine how I must feel.
I would like to clear up your confusion, but I am new to the Panari religion myself. I must bring you to meet my mentor, Elder Joachim. He can answer your questions. He is in Shrouded Hills, a town at the base of these mountains.
Who is this Joachim fellow?
Joachim, well, gave me a hand when I needed it. Showed me the truth of the Panari and its beliefs. He's a very wise man, and will know what needs to be done.
Well, let's go talk to this Joachim fellow and straighten this out.
The path out of here leading down to Shrouded Hills is down to the southeast. We'll stop by the Panari Shrine on the way out. See if it makes any of this any more clear. We should look for any other survivors before we leave, though. What do you think?
Agreed. The other option is, no, I couldn't care less about these unlucky buggers. Let's go. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to set up my skills. Rowling, that's thief skills. Here we go. Alright, set harm. Oops. To... there we go. I think that's... yes, that's key 1. Alright. The matchbook from the Roseboro Inn. And... it's a passport for a man named Preston Radcliffe. So... Preston Radcliffe must be the guy. That must be the gnome who just died. Put on the ring just to save grid space in the inventory. And look around to see if anyone's got anything useful anyway. Nothing to loot. Also, these people laying around are actually the characters that you're offered if you go to pick character instead of making your own. Merwin Tumblebrook. Also carrying nothing. And then over here we got Isaac Zapruder. Got this camera. It was damaged in the crash. And then he's got a thermometer, which I don't need. That's tech stuff. Since we're going magic this run, normally I go tech. I like it better. But going tech also means searching for ingredients, crafting ingredients everywhere. And that's very time consuming. Over here we've got Victoria Warrington, Lugard Bloodstone, Horace McGinley. Let's see, how is combat done? R starts combat mode and space changes combat type. Alright. This guy's got some money anyway. And electrolyte solution, which is more tech stuff. Oh, look at that. Don't mess with the mage. Do I have my... yeah, I've got my rapier equipped too. Looting, shooting, and revoluting. Yes. That's about right. Now there's a quest around here somewhere, if I recall. Oh, change to real-time combat. Makes things go a bit quicker here. Turn-based combat is for when you need more strat. Wow! What? No friggin' way. Alright, well, we lost one beauty because I accidentally scarred myself with a critical failure.
What is this? It seems a strange flying device, but much smaller than the blimp. I've never seen anything like it.
Yes, it looks very much like the machine which attacked us.
And isn't that an ogre among the wreckage? It seems very unlikely that an ogre would have the intelligence to fly such a complex device.
They didn't, really. They destroyed themselves in the attack.
Do you see that strange amulet that he's wearing? And that symbol on its face? I don't recognize it. Do you?
I can't say that I do.
Something isn't quite right about all of this. I don't remember the, scriptures talking about flying ogres and the like. We'd better get to Shrouded Hills and find Elder Joachim as soon as possible.
Well, let's do so.
And be careful. These wolves are none too friendly.
This strange flying machine is like nothing you've ever seen. You notice a plaque on it that bears the legend, Maxim Machinery, Caledon. And here's that strange amulet. Take that with us. See if anyone can identify it. Hi, Alma. Did I already say hi, Alma? I meant to say hi, Alma.
Are you blind? What in God's...
Wow, I'm just critical missing all the time. Fortunately, it's only, half killed me once. Well, we have turn-based combat to deal with 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. See, you just gotta know when to use each combat mode. Uh-oh, I think the game just froze. Oh no, I really wanted to play this tonight. Oh, I got it. Okay, I see what happened. There's saltpeter and arrows. Ooh, healing potion. Excellent. Fatigue restore is the tech version of the blue potions. This is more ingredients for building stuff that I don't use. Did I already search this stack over here, the junk pile? Yeah, I did. Well, I dropped my weapon, that's good. Also, I'm stunned. Hell of a way to go.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean...
Virgil, not helpful. Virgil's like that. He's trying really hard to be a good person. Iron ore. There's a quest in the first town that requires fine ore or pure ore or something like that, but I can't make it. Oh no, it's a ghost. This spirit appears to be in great pain. Please, I beg you. the pain. I must go. Good day. What happened to you? I was cursed by evil priest. My name was Charles Brago. My friend and I asked only for something to eat, some sustenance. We were poor, wandering, and he cursed us. My friend, cursed with madness, attacked me, killed me. The pain, I'm cursed to be held to this realm, unable to be released. Please, I need your help. I don't know. Why should I? I can tell you something valuable. I'm listening. First, you need to kill Priest Arbala. He lives here. He points at your map. Only his death will free me. And what valuable information will you impart for my help? I know of a treasure buried for years. If you know of this treasure, why were you poor? We had taken an oath of poverty. We were monks. I'm not certain I believe you, but I'll do this for you regardless. Please hurry. Release me from the pain. Alright, we got dynamite here, which is useful. It won't be useful later. But for now, I can stand to take some dynamite with me. The grenades I'm not going to risk, because I don't have any. I'm not going to be taking any throwing. Yes, monks, just like he said. Don't you believe him? Alright, I think F7 is quick save, yes. And F9 is quick load. Oh, here's another person. No, we've already talked to this person. Looted them.
Are you
Same
blind?
thing.
What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Alright, gained a level. C, I think? Yeah, here we go. We need 9 dexterity to raise melee. This is based on willpower. I think I want to keep raising charisma for a bit. We'll find a healer to heal that scar. We are going, once we reach the city of Tarant, we are going to look up a couple of different artifacts. One of which is a ring, and one of which is a necklace. And I know approximately where to get both. And they both raise charisma and beauty. Conjure Spirit, which is cute. Summon Undead is the one that I want to get up to in this tree. It requires 12 willpower, but I want to raise charisma and speech a bit further first. I can at least get us up to 12 charisma before I start concentrating on other stuff. Ballon to Sarah. Alright. Now let's search around this area a bit, because there's treasure and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just like regular monks who need revenge and death like monks want. That's what monks are all about, is revenge.
Are you blind? What?
Just
God,
die.
Better luck next time.
Man, I'm critical missing a lot. Need to always check my inventory to make sure I haven't dropped my sword. What was my map key? It's not M. It's not L. I know that there's a map hotkey. Fate points. I do not remember what said map hotkey is. No, that's sleep. Options? No, there's no control options. The game actually came with like a little card to put by your keyboard. that showed you what all of the... Switch to turn-based. That showed you all the controls on it. Far away. There we go. Now we blast him. We blast him real good. I don't even care that he's level 12. Because we're magic as shit. Also, because your MP is fatigue... Oh, I don't remember how to pass my turn. Oh, it's this button. MP is fatigue, so if you run out, you just fall over. Alright, we're almost done. Oh, he sure did die, didn't he? I didn't kill him, he just fell over and died. He comes with a little kite sword, which is not very good. Grab some health potion. No, he critical missed and damaged himself. Seems to be happening more than I recall. Oh, I think Virgil actually tells us about the map key when we go a bit further. Alright. Just slaughtering local fauna, like you do. And another level up. That's why we're here, really. Get these extra levels going. I think at every level that's a multiple of 5, we get an extra point. So it's not quite as limited as it might first appear. Alright, let's head off. See if we can find this evil priest. Sounds like a real piece of work, huh? Going around cursing monks and shit. That's a totally real thing that he did, and it happened. I know because a ghost told me. The shrine before you is crude, made of rough stone and wood. Carved into one of the stones is this, and his spirit shall be reborn on wings of fire in hills shrouded in fog. Arcanum 5:16.
The altar should clear things up for us a bit. It says, and the spirit of Nazarene shall be reborn on wings of fire in hills shrouded in fog, and fight the last battle with the evil one.
And the evil one, who is that?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I guess we better find out, considering you're supposed to fight him.
That's probably a good idea, Virgil. Let's go.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Bad Road. Uh-oh. It's a guy. Ho there, what are you doing up here? I just saw the accident and ran up here as fast as I could. This seems suspicious.
I mean no disrespect, madam, but I don't trust this bastard one bit. Bloody convenient he just happened to show up here just now, don't you think? Excuse my language, madam.
What do you recommend, Virgil?
I've dealt with buggers, individuals like this before. Perhaps you'll let me talk with him for a few minutes?
Of course, Virgil. Feel free to do what you think is best.
Thank you. I'll take care of this. You there! What exactly are you doing up here? And what gives you the right to ask so many questions?
I'm just asking a simple question. What are you two doing up here? I'm from Shrouded Hills, a village not far from here, and I witnessed this terrible accident. Is it such a crime to wonder what exactly is going on?
Oh, really? Listen, I came from Shrouded Hills myself. It's at least a day's journey from here. There's no way you could have traveled here that fast. I think you're lying, sir.
I didn't come from Shrouded Hills just now. I was camping, not far from here, and saw the blaze. Why are you questioning me? I've done you no harm.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm asking the questions here, and I don't like your answers. I'm going to ask you one more time. Why are you here?
I love this conversation because it really rubs in that there is way more to Virgil than you initially think. A cold look comes across the man's face. I don't recommend you speak to me that way, friend. I've just asked a question, and I am expecting an answer. He looks at you, then back at Virgil. We can make this simple or more difficult.
Oh, I think difficult is the best way, sir. I find that there's fewer questions afterwards. I'm ready to begin this discussion whenever you are.
The man seems unsure what to do. There's fear in his eyes. Perhaps this is a discussion we'll have later, friend. I'm sure this issue will be resolved in no time. He looks at you, nodding. In his eyes, a burning hatred. Good day to you, madam. Yes, good day to you then.
That was close.
What do you mean, Virgil? He was obviously scared of you.
That man very well could have killed us both. Believe me, I've seen his kind before.
So, why did you provoke him?
It was all bluster. I'm no bloody warrior. But sometimes you have to be able to act the part. You learn such things it's just something I've learned. Fear is a powerful weapon. Something is very wrong here. I think we'd best get out of here as soon as possible.
Let's go then.
Madam, you might wish to consult your map. I believe there might be a quicker way to Shrouded Hills.
Begin world map. Or, I don't think so, Virgil. I know what I'm doing. So it's W. I remembered because the word is world map. Is this a horror game? This game actually does have a few horror elements, but not a lot. Alright, so the first place we probably want to go is to Arbala's house. This headstone is exquisitely carved with the message, Jamila, beloved wife and mother. This headstone is exquisitely carved with this message, Scythe, beloved son. Something terrible happened here. Let's wait till morning. And then we'll confront him. Hello, it's a pleasure. What is your name, sir? I am Arbala. And you are? I am Val. I am your executioner. Are we missing information in the top bar, or is it just controls? It's just controls. None of that matters to the stream. Well, Val, what brings you to my humble farm? I'm been sent here by Brago's spirit. He's dead already. How sad. Has he sent you to finish what he did not? Already? Finish what he What are you speaking of? I'm surprised his path ended so soon after. Well, after he shattered mine. After I'd offered them food and drink, he and his friend Farkas, I believe his name was, ransacked my house for whatever they could find. When they finally found my one object of any value, a sacred holy artifact, they killed my family. They left me for dead as well. So you cursed them? I retired from the priesthood some years ago, but it was all I could think to do in my pain and grief. Their souls will never leave this plane of existence. And the curse of madness that caused Farkas to kill Brago? No, I believe that was the curse of greed. If I had to guess, Farkas decided he didn't want to share the ill-gotten gains with anyone. Despicable people. That was a great story, but I need to kill you now. I'm sorry for your loss. That voice got very close to the woman from Italy. I have no idea. Oh, I got that much. But I've never heard the voice, so I don't know. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you for your kind words, but there's something else. I need to recover the artifact they stole. It's very important to me. I need to pray to my gods effectively. Did Brago say anything, give any clue as to where it might be? No, he did not. He hobbles a bit closer to you. I know it's none of your affair, but could you assist me in trying to locate what's rightfully mine? You're right, it is none of mine. I love some of these options. You can be so callous. It's the least I could do. Any idea where I should start? Excellent. Perhaps our friend, the late Mr. Brago, would have some information he could impart to you regarding the location of my sacred possession. He smiles at you warmly. I appreciate your kindness, though I regret I have nothing to give you for your help. I'll return when I've retrieved your property, sir. And look, there's the blood where Brago killed an entire family. Alright, now we hit W, head back up to the crash site. And now we're gonna go back to the cave. Pick up this wine along the way. You know, it's still good. It's better with age, right? In a bottle, it's fine. Oh, I also gained a level. Oh no, I gained the level before, never mind. Please, I beg of you, the pain. Goodbye. Sec. F7. We're gonna save first. I need to talk to the friend that killed you. The pain! So you spoke with Arbala instead of killing him. Bravo, my friend, I applaud you. Tell us where Farkas is. Why should I tell you that? I'll still be here for eternity. I convinced Arbala to release you if you help me. Lie. You know, you would, wouldn't you? If there's one thing about you noble types, it's that you'll do the right thing even if it kills you. Very well. Anything to be released from this pain. He points at a location on your map. Farkas is here. Thank you. By the way, I lied. You still get to rot here forever. Ah, no, it can't be. Please, I'll haunt you. I'll curse your loved ones. Please release me. Fuck that guy. Alright. This is the quick way you travel in this game. You have to do the pathing yourself. Also, wow, that is some seriously way too fast scrolling. Like how you leave honey out in the sun for years to make the honey better. Totally. Wait, doesn't that just turn it into mead? Oh yeah, there's more stuff to kill this way. Ooh, don't want to stumble right into that. See if we can take out this whole pack. Ooh, that may have been too late. There we go. Alright, we got it. Just gotta be able to put out enough damage quickly enough. Should probably... I don't want to use up all this stuff right away. They only got one attack per round. Yeah, you better run. Now, you only use up fatigue on your actions if they specifically cost fatigue or if you go over your action points. Alright. Doing pretty good. I'm not a mixologist, so stop mixing at me. Sleep for 1 hour. Now let's just stab this one. Wow.
Are you
It's
blind?
nighttime, so we're kind of
better luck
fucked.
next time.
I love it when I just fall over. It's so good. Hooray! Forgot all this stuff was over here. Hey, just sit around for an hour and you get all of your stamina back. There's some bloodstains over here. They're not even from me. I don't remember if there's actually any point to coming out this far manually or not. Let's take a break.
Are you blind?
Ah.
What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Rude.
I've been seriously hurt, madam. Please help me.
Oh, he sounds so pathetic.
I've been seriously hurt, madam. Please help me.
I don't have white necromancy. Oh, we're fucked. Fine, we're just gonna reload. Didn't need to do that shit. Alright, so let's go see Farkas, which is a great name. Oh, hi there, Mr. Farkas. Anything to loot in his house? Nah, he's not too well off either. Be quick about it. You Farkas? This surly fellow appraises you suspiciously. Who wants to know? What are you doing in my house? I have come to warn you of a curse that has been placed upon you. What are you talking about? What curse? Arbala cursed you in Brago. Your spirit's trapped here. That damn priest! That must be what I heard as I was running from the cave. Draco's ghost! Give me the artifact and Arbala will remove the curse. Lie. Here it is! Please, bring it back to him quickly. He hurriedly hands you the artifact. Oh, actually I lied about the whole lifting the curse matter. What's your meaning? What are you saying? Listen closely, imbecile. The curse was not lifted. I lied. So, let's see. He was wearing this rustic finery. Don't care. Nothing else. Ooh, where am I? The pain, please release me. You're dead. What? No! Yeah, oh, and you're cursed to be trapped here forever? Ah, please, no, please! Can't really feel bad about it. Let's head back to Arbala and see what he has to say. He was in fact really cursed. Welcome. What can I do for you? I've retrieved your artifact. Thank you. As the spirits of my ancestors, I must admit to having lied to you before as well. I do have something to give you, something of immeasurable value. I bestow my blessing upon you. Everyone you meet will now react more favorably to you than perhaps they did in the past. Why, thank you kindly, sir. And I think that gives like +10 reaction modifier permanently. So that's a really good thing to get right at the start on a social build. All right, let's head over to Shrouded Hills.
Elder Joachim is staying at the inn next to the bank.
There's the first bank of Shrouded Hills. Over here is the inn. There's Sog. Sog is one of our first people that we recruit. Yeah, down in Pumpkin Hill, something something somewhere. You got it. Nice to make your acquaintance. Hello, good ogre. Might I ask who you are? Me? The ogre sets his cup down, puffing out his chest. I'm Sog Meadmug. Nice to meet you, Sog. Could I ask you a few questions? Sure. What do you want to know? What are you doing here in Shrouded Hills? Me? Oh, not much. I work doing odd jobs, making a little coin when I need it. Mostly I spend my time in this here fine inn. I tell you, missy, I've been to just about every inn and tavern in Arcanum, and I think this is my favorite. I see. What can you tell me about Shrouded Hills? Shrouded Hills? Not a bad place. A little boring. He wavers slightly. He looks about ready to fall asleep. Can't go nowheres right now, though. There's some bloody thieves at the bridge who won't let anyone out of town. Charging a bloody toll, and I ain't got no money. Perhaps you should join me. I'm looking to get out of town. Sure. Sounds like a good idea. 2 heads is better than 1, even if one of them is drunk as mine. Ha! Let's get out of here. Good, let's be off then. And now we have an ogre
Joachim's
buddy.
room is at the end of the hall on the left.
What are you holding? Oh, you have no weapon, so I do need to get you a weapon ASAP. Let's steal this gold. And here's some shoes. I guess I probably have a party member who needs shoes.
What is it that you
Virgil
want
already
of me?
have shoes? No, Virgil does not have shoes. Now Virgil has shoes. That's basically just beating the game right there, is give Virgil shoes. That was our true goal all along.
Good God! What's happened here? These men, I've never seen them before.
Well, interesting. They have a very familiar amulet. Isn't that strange? We can just leave one, it's fine. Joachim's note to Virgil. Virgil, I assume you're not alone. As you can see, there are people in Shrouded Hills looking for me. Luckily for me, these fellows were easily dispatched. Do not speak with anyone about the Zeppelin crash, or your new companion's involvement with it.
Sorry to interrupt, but it seems Joachim has discovered something. These individuals seem to be part of some larger plot. A plot against you.
Well, it looks that way. Tell me, Virgil, who exactly is this Joachim?
He is, well, someone who helped me out when I needed it. I met him in a small village at a Panari temple. I was, a bit down on my luck. He showed me that you don't always have to take what life gives you, that there's always a better path, and that it's always your choice to travel it.
What do you mean, down on your luck? What had happened?
I'd rather not talk about it anymore, but Joachim is a great man, well-versed in the ways of the Panari, and also in the ways of the world. If he thinks we're in trouble, then we are. Let's get out of here and get to Tarrant.
All right, Virgil. Perhaps we'll talk more of this later. All right. When you're able to make your way to Tarrant, check the telegram office there. I will leave a message telling you where to contact me. He is 100% not the devil. Super not the devil like a bit. Well, you are correct. He is not the devil. Hey, there's some gold. Let's steal it. Not like Joachim wanted it. Wouldn't have left it behind if he did. Greetings, I'm happy to meet you. And who might you be? I'm Jacob Benz, and I don't usually waste my words on Outlanders, but you look like a woman I might be having need of. Huh. Speak quickly. I like a woman who hears opportunity when it comes a-knockin'. Here's the word, and make sure you keep it to yourself. Just keep your hands to yourself and tell me. He lowers his voice, leaning in. I'll make this short. Do you fancy yourself the thievin' type, woman? I don't think I'm the person you're looking for. Good day. We're not playing a thief build. I just tried looking up if I could replace my broken left control key, and it's sold out everywhere. That sounds about right. All this non-standard shit. Alright, there's a specific person for a specific quest I want to do. First, let's find the blacksmith. Oh yeah, Ristez! Fucking Ristez. Oh, you'll love Ristez, everyone. Real piece of work, this guy. This Ristez. It is nice to meet you. I am at your disposal. And you are, good sir? I am Ristez, importer of fine goods and rarities from all over the world. Nowhere will you find a more incredible assortment of fantastical oddities from the four corners of Arcanum and beyond. You're looking for something specific, yes? No, I really just chanced to stop by. No one just chances into Ristez. Ristez always has something for everyone, no? Take a look! Must you always refer to yourself in the third person? Ah, Ristez is Ristez, no? Ristez can only be what Ristez is, Ristez. Enough said, good man. A few questions. What can Ristez do for you? What can you tell me about this ring? Interesting. A finely made piece of jewelry. What exactly is it you want from Ristez? Do you know who the initials GB belong to? GB? No one that I know. Plus, it's impossible that someone in Shrouded Hills would own such a high-quality piece of jewelry. More likely, they'd melt it down and use it for nails. Oh, the thought how Ristez has languished here, my friends. I'd like to ask about the imprint of P. Schuyler and Sons. P. Schuyler and Sons? A very important piece of this puzzle, eh, my friends? Ristez has been very free with information, no? What have you to offer, Ristez? You've been nothing but helpful and very knowledgeable. Ah, yes, flattery will get you everywhere with Ristez. But Ristez is not so easily thwarted, my silver-tongued friends. Now, about what Ristez might need in return. Okay, what exactly do you want? Well, Ristez is a collector of strange and wonderful things. Perhaps there are a few objects you could add to Ristez's collection. You solved it? You replaced your control key with the green bean? Who's this guy? Jennifer Legacy? Well, Ristez is Ristez, no? What things are you looking for exactly? Two things, actually. If you were able to locate a camera, that technological wonder, or something of Bessie Toon's, Ristez might tell you about P. Schuyler and Sons, and where you might find them. Sounds fair. I'll return with one or both. We do already have a camera. Greetings, Ristez. Do you have a moment? I brought back the camera we spoke of. Let's trade. Figured out GB is green bean. Okay, that makes more sense. I brought back the camera we spoke of. Let's trade. Ah, wonderful! Ristez shall tell you what you want to know. Then P. Schuyler and Sons is a well-respected jeweler in Tarrant. A strange family, but they always do good business. And here, Ristez shall mark Tarrant on your map. Their address in the city is 44 Devonshire Way. Good luck, my friend. Thank you, Ristez, and good day to you. Now, there's a couple things you can do with persuasion. One of which is convince people to help you. And the other main one you can do is goad them into attacking you. We'll be doing some of that later. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need... There we go. Now we'll have 3 maximum followers. That'll be super helpful later. Huh? Yeah? What'd you like to see, ma'am? Might I ask who you are, sir? Greetings, I'm Lloyd Gerlows, the local blacksmith. How can I help you today? A pleasure, Lloyd. Might I ask a few questions? How can I help you? What services do you provide, Lloyd? What services you need of? Interested in trading goods, sir. So let's get... For our friend Sog, let's get him some kind of weapon. The broadsword is probably our best bet, but it's also more than we have. So we'll just get him the hammer. Thanks, Lloyd. There we go. Now Sog has a big ol' hammer to hit stuff with. Slim pickings. Alright, we need to find the sheriff. One of these guys is the sheriff. Because there's a quest we can do that's worth a bit of money. This is him. The guy just standing here. Hello! Is it a good day for you? I've just been in a most terrible blimp crash, sir. Might I ask who you are, sir? It actually changes certain parts of the story fairly significantly if you start bragging to people that you were in the bridge crash. Blimp crash. There we go. It's one of those words. So, do we want to actually keep it quiet, or do we want to scream it to the hills? Are we taking Joaquim's advice, or are we going to just tell everyone that we were in this horrible crash? That's the question. Anyone have any preference? Apparently you haven't heard any of the amazing things I've been saying, so oh well. Of course, go ahead! Because I muted it while I was typing. What can you tell me of this place? Surely, this is Shrouded Hills, a mining town through and through. As far as towns go, it's pretty old, but we've got most of what a soul might need. Who's in charge around here? Well, I sort of double as constable and the mayor. I suppose you could say I'm the man to see. What sort of businesses are here in town? Ah, the usual things. A blacksmith, a general store, an inn with a pub. If you're looking for some healing, old Doc Roberts can help you. He's just north of here. And Doc Roberts. That's the guy who actually protects the bank. That's right. Oh hey, look at this guy. Only gnome in the village. Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice you're new here in town. I've heard about the IFS Zephyr. Were you on the blimp when it crashed? Mind your own business, sir. Please, madam, I must know. Were you on that blimp or not? I have a very good reason for wanting to know, I beseech you. And I told you I'd rather not speak of it. Good day. Huh. No need to be rude, madam. I suppose you'll be staying here in Shrouded Hills. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other one way or another. Is that Chomsky? I think so, yes. You need help? And who might you be, sir? I'm called Doc Roberts in these parts. Who might you be? I'm Reetval. Well, Reetval, if there's nothing else, I'll be thanking you to get along. Is there any work to be had around here? The weathered old man looks you over, as if appraising any potential you might accidentally possess. There might be something if you don't mind putting your hide in danger's way. I'm not averse to a bit of danger, provided the pay is right. Word's reached me that the Bowen gang is coming to rob the bank. Too bad for them that my money happens to be in there too. So, what do you need me for? I could use someone to watch my back, and there ain't no one worth their salt in this town. Sounds intriguing. What will you pay for my help? Well, that all depends, Reval. You fancy yourself a magicier or a scientician? I have been known to dabble in the magical arts. I happen to have come into the possession of a magical sword a while back. Some fool tried to threaten me with it, and I was forced to show him the error of his ways, if you know what I mean. If you were to back me up when the trouble starts, I'd give it to you afterwards. I'm intrigued by your offer. What would I need to do?
Meet me in front of the bank. I'll be keeping an eye out for trouble to start. When it does, I expect you by my side.
I'll see you there then. So, time to go, well, murder people. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't going to get a magic sword out of it, mind you. But, you know, some magic swords are just hard to resist. Alright, good. We are in turn-based mode.
There you are. You ready to throw in with me? I ain't seen the boys roll into town yet, but that don't mean they ain't already here.
I'm ready.
Damn, they slipped inside somehow. Let's put these fools 6 feet under, girly.
I'm with you. Shit. Totally fucked that up. That's fine, he just shot himself in the foot. Ah, this is going pretty well, actually. If you don't have any preparation for combat, things can go very wrong very quickly here. Thank you, Christy. Well-murdered people are the best murdered people. I think... Yes. Oh, look! Even the bank teller is coming to help. Ooh, nice shot, Doc. Ooh. There we go. Gotta get in at least one kill myself. Bank teller teleports away, because the one she was aiming at is gone. Well, now we're outside of the bank. I don't think this guy's gonna live. Yeah, that didn't go well for him. And we'll go see Doc in a minute. He's carrying bullets. Heavy wool clothes. Which is fine. This guard's dead. Wasn't even armed. He's guarding a bank. Aren't they supposed to be armed? Also, you have the option to go up and just rob the bank yourself afterwards. You know it's serious when a bank teller actually helps you, right? There's a first time for everything.
Oh yeah,
He scratches his head.
I owe you something, don't I? Well, here you go, and I don't got much experience thanking people, but thanks.
Pleasure doing business.
Well, I'll be seeing you around, perhaps. Good luck.
I'll be leaving now. Alright, so this... I don't remember what TH means. Maybe it's Thaco? So to hit, yeah, to hit armor class 0 is Thaco. So yeah, +5 to hit, which will be very, very helpful. Alright, there's some other quests to do around here, but we're going to continue on towards Tarrant real quick. Because there's a good spot right up here, if I recall. Huh, what is this stuff? I don't remember what this is. Is this the gypsy place? Oh, right, this is the supplies to make the new bridge. That's one way to get out of this town, is to blow those up, and then they'll just let you pass. This is the encampment. So we'll stop off here. Are the people of Tarant called Tarantulars? God, I hope so. Alright. So here's the psychic? I forget. Hello, here I am, yes. I'd like to receive apprentice training. Okay, she knows prowling. Let's trade, lass. She doesn't want anything we have. 31 coins. She doesn't care much for me. See if I've got any way to... Goofy dog. What do you have for sale? Alright, yeah, there's no way I can really charm her with the conversation options. It's a bit more limited than something like Elder Scrolls as far as charming people easily. But at the same time, it's less limited in a lot of other ways. Alright, we're good. There's a cow. Hey Andy, good to see you. She knows prowling. She sure does. Wise woman, that's what they call her. Alright, so here's these chunguses. There's a few ways past these guys. We're going to pick the best one. This here is one of the things most people have heard about this game. So if you know anything about this game, you'll know about these guys. Excuse me, and who are you, sir? Who am I? Who am I? I am Lucan, Lucan the Witchless. Where I roam, the masses quabble in perturbativeness and trepidation. You dare pretend not to recognize me? Witchless? Huh, quite apropos, I'd have to say. Yes, don't you think? My two vehementous companions gave it to me. Witchless, you see, without humor, without laughs. My irascibility is unmatched. Yes, truly, you are without wits, Lucan. Thank you so much. I can almost forgive your churlinity with comments like that. Right, and your fearsome friends, where did you meet them? At university, where I became disenchortled with the drudgery of the structured academial life. Academial life. And of course, these gentlemen were cooks at the cafeteria, but we all shared a common hate for authority and an honest day's wage. University. Ah, I should have guessed. Yes, but my mind outgrew their subterraneous teachings. I bent not to the will of tyrantulosity, and so Lucan the Witless, thief extraordinel, was born, the scourge of shrouded hills and beyond. What an unparalleled yarn. Now I really must get across. Ah, yes, the bridge. That's a different matter. You see, my friends and I have found it advantageous to require of travelers a small toll for the use of our bridge. You can be sure that the funds are beneficial to our little group here. Perhaps there is some way we might circumvent the fee. Or, I may be able to persuade you otherwise. Really? What could you possibly tell me that would change my mind about taking your money? I'm a thief as well. We share a common bond. Is that a fact? You don't seem much of a thief to me. I'd peg you for a tourist or aristocracy, and nothing like the degenerals I usually keep company with. Perhaps you'd better just cough up the toll. This is my disguise. I'm posing as an outlander.
I suppose it's possible. Your dress seems fairly nondescript. If you're a thief, what are you doing here?
Well, it's... I might just ask you the same, my over-curious friend.
I'll be making the inquisities around here, my friend. Your attitude might warrant an even heavier toll.
Wait, word gets around. I'd heard you were here.
Oh, so you've heard about us through the Thieves' Underground! Fantabulous! I knew it was only a matter of time before we were noticed.
Of course. Who hasn't heard of your incompetence? Yes, Thieves' Underground, right, they sent me.
They did? Splendid! Which organization are you from? Terrance? Caledons?
Terrance, of course. We're the best informed of them all!
I knew it! I knew the Underground in Terrance would hear about us if we tantalized Shrouded Hills long enough. Things are looking up, boys! We're gonna be famous!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Your work here has been shoddy.
Shoddy? Shoddy? How dare you? I am Lucan the Witness. You'll pay double the toll.
Control yourself. Your work here has been noticed.
Sorry, my friend. I'm no longer convinced you're who you...
Oh, I thought I fucked that up. I thought that was how to do it, but I was wrong.
Sorry, my friend, I'm no longer convinced that you're who you say you are. In fact, because you've decided to try and deceive me with your flatulent words, your toll has increased to 1,100 coins. Fraudulent, you bumbling, dunderheaded fool!
Yeah, we don't stand a chance here, I don't think. So... Can I just F9 out? Yes, I can. Alright, let's try that again, this time without insulting him. Excuse me, and who are you? Please forgive the disrespect. My complicitive friend. Lucan is generous, witless, what a descriptive name. Yes, you are truly without wits. Your fearsome friends, where did you meet them? University, I should have guessed. What an unparalleled yarn. Perhaps there's a way we might circumvent the fee. Shit, I messed that up again. I'd be honored to hear more about you and your fearsome friends. Now I must get across. I may be able to persuade you otherwise. I'm a thief as well. This is my disguise. I'm posing as an outlander. The word gets around. You know how it is. Thieves Underground, they sent me here. Terrance. Alright, here we go. Believe me, your terrorizing here hasn't gone unnoticed.
Of course not. I know the Underground sees all, and I made very sure not to step on anyone's toes here in the area. I know the Underground is very careful about keeping members out of each other's territories.
Yes, actually, that's the reason I'm here.
What? Oh no, we've gone and trespassed in someone's territory, haven't we? Believe me, good woman, we'd never do such a thing intentionally. You must believe me.
I'm not so sure.
No, please, you must tell the Underground that we were unaware of any activity in the general vasectomy. We would never dream of moving in on someone else's business.
Okay, Lucan, I believe you, but we do have a situation here.
Yes, but I'm sure there's something we can do about this, right? I mean, we could leave right away. No one would be the wiser, and you could tell the Underground that Lucan is a man who respects authority. Yes, that might be a possibility. There are reparations. Of course, we'd pay whatever the Underground thought necessary. I've collected a bounty from Shrouded Hills. Yes, we'll pay what you think is fair and get out of here. That sounds fair. Let's call it 200 gold pieces. 200 it is. He hands it to you. Oh, thank you so much. And again, please send my most humiliatory apologies to the Underground in Tarrant. We'd hate to ruin the chances for our membership in the future. This money will go a long way towards clearing your name. Thank the gods they sent someone as patient and understanding as yourself. And with that, we're off. We'll cause no more troubles in Shrouded Hills. Here, take the key to the bridge gate with my thanks. He hands you a key. Take your time, but I don't want to see you here if I return. Understood. Farewell, good woman. You're a tribute to the vigilance and voyeurism of the Underground. Thank you, I think. Good day, Lucan. Bye. There was some way to get your people to attack objects, I think. I don't remember how to attack objects. I wanted to knock open the barrel. That's fine. Quests. For the origins of the Strange Ring, and get information from P. Schuyler and Sons about the owner of the Strange Ring. Also, we are the hero of Shrouded Hills. Because of our heroic efforts in helping Dog Roberts stop the bank robbery, the people of Shrouded Hills are definitely friendlier to you than they once were. And we've got Arbala's Sacred Artifact Blessing. Scarred by yourself, self-inflicted. So what are we supposed to have heard about this guy? Just the malapropisms? Yes. Pretty much that. Hello, I thought we'd run into each other out here. Ah, Mr. Radcliffe. What is it you need? You remember me? Good, listen, I've been to the crash site. I know you have something of Preston's. A ring. Please, I'd really appreciate it if you'd give it to me. I recommend you get the hell out of my way, sir. Don't threaten me, stranger. Hand it over, or you're a dead... That was no threat. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm leaving. Well, that was a mistake on his part. Ooh, a note. I do like notes. And... ooh, look what he had. Also, this cool knife. The IFS Zephyr has crashed just outside Shrouded Hills. Kill Radcliffe, he's still alive. As we don't know who he's spoken to, kill any other survivors as well.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you? I suppose we should try and find this P. Schuyler and Sons in Tarrant. Perhaps they will know who the owner of the ring is.
And now it's time for a quick BRB. I'm going to run an ad break. You can watch it if you want. Either way, I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Oh, need to unplug and replug my mouse again. Video games. Video games are so good. Harry
Porter! And that's all I really got. Alright, so our next stop appears to be Tarrant, which is a long walk from Shrouded Hills. Now in Tarrant there's a few things we gotta do, not the least of which is track down a couple of artifacts that are just really good for our build. One of which we're gonna have to kill someone for. Oh shit. It's a bear. That's what we get for traveling out here on foot. We get attacked by a bear. It's fine. Bear's dead. So normally this map would take up the whole screen, but that is not included in the unofficial fan patch. Let's just go into real time. Yeah, it's fine. Those spell effects lower the frame rate significantly in a way that they did not used to. Should not have searched for Return the Slab. That was a bad plan. I imagine that gets very memey very quickly. Alright, so here's Torg's altar. There's a whole quest about giving the correct items to the correct gods to get a specific blessing that we want. We'll probably spend a stream doing that down the road, but not right now. We'll wait until we've got more of the world map open to us. That's Mox's line, Christy. Weapon damaged. Oh, well that sucks. Mox, you do this to yourself. Alright, we can raise persuasion a bit more. Actually raise it another notch. But I think we need to start raising willpower as well. Is that right? Oh, that's 4 points as opposed to 1. Our next... To get Summon Undead, we need 12 willpower, so we should at least get up that far. We always knew it would come to this, yes. So as you can see, having Sog here with you makes the beginning of the game much easier. He is like just legitimately a powerhouse and remains that way through basically the whole game. So this is Tarrant. Yes, is there a problem? I'm new here, could you help me? Of course, madam. What may I help you with? Where is P. Schuyler and Sons located? Well, that one's a bit difficult to find. It's, back up on Grimson Way, but its door is an alley off Devonshire. Is there any work to be had? You'd have to ask around for employment opportunities. I'm not aware of any per se. Thank you for your time. Come on, Yaston, hop on up. Apprentice training. Can I get melee apprentice? 90 coins. Been most kind. Alright, I don't remember what melee apprenticeship does, but now we have it. Probably try and get dodge later too. I think one more and then we have a 100 quote countdown to 690. I think that's right. Gaston, no. Don't be an ass. You can either lay down over here on the blanket mountain, or you can go somewhere else, okay? You can't lay on my mouse pad. You can't lay on my mouse pad. Figure out what you're doing, please. Thank you. Good boy. See, this is the sort of thing we'd have to do if we were technical. You have to search through trash cans for parts. Just everywhere you go. Let's see. So I need to look up real quick where the first item we're gonna go for is. So let's open up the wiki on my phone. We need to find... Okay, first Arcanum, wiki, charisma. Increasing charisma. The Jewel of Habe is one of them. And the Ring of Influence is the other that we want. Especially the Ring of Influence. The Jewel of Habe, however, is going to be the easier one to get. It's in a chest at the Panari Temple. Now I need to remember where the Panari Temple is.
What is it that you want of me?
I need healing!
What can I answer for you? Tarrant? I don't know much about the place. I don't much like cities. Always feel so crowded, hedged in. I'd rather not say any more about it, really. What is it that you want of me?
Alright, so he's not going to tell me where the temple is in town. Let's go to the telegraph office, which I think is over here somewhere. Lots of little side quests to do in town. Alright, none of the guards are going to tell me about the telegraph office. There's the Gentleman's Club. There's the inn. They get mad if you go into the Gentleman's Club as a woman, mind you. Crimson and Vermilion. Smite's Gun Shop. Vermilion Station. Trench and Editorial Office. Let chosen ones be lecherous lesbians. That's right. How about you? I ask you a question. Anything important I should know about? All roads lead to Vermilion Stations. That's what they say, friend. Biggest train station in all of Arcanum. See, that's the trouble, is I actually don't know where the damn place is. The Zoological Society. Hi there, Riz. City Hall, Department of Water, Hall of Records. That's important later. Here's the Bates Estate. You know who lives there is the richest man in Arcanum, Gil Bates. No, I'm fucking serious. H.T. Parnell's, that's going to be very important later.
Ah, half-elves, you're all gutless half-breeds.
I am sure you're not as stupid as you look. Nobody could be.
Bugger off, you blithering half-elf.
You could not get a job as a firing squad target.
You ignorant half-a-brain half-elf.
You could not get a job as a firing squad target.
All you cheesy, pointy-eared halfies are fools.
Your mind is always fresh. It should be. You never use it.
You panty-waist half-elf. I'll have your guts for garters.
Your mind is on vacation, but your mouth is working overtime.
You panty-waist half-elf.
You could not get a job as a firing squad target.
Bah, half-elves, you're all gutless half-breeds.
I'm sure you're not as stupid as you look. There's not a lot of variety to the lines here.
What have you got to be arrogant about, Happy?
You've been hit in the head once too often, I think. You know, I think you actually enjoy insulting people.
He grins from ear to ear. Ha ha! So you've guessed my secret, friend. It's true. May the gods forgive me, but I can't resist a bit of repartee with the common folk. But you, madam, seem uncommon to me. The name's Sammy White. But folks just call me Sammy. What's your name?
I'm Reetval.
I grow weary of this conversation. What do you want?
Why do you enjoy insulting people?
Why? Why not? Tarrant is meant to be the center of everything, while Sammy's telling you that it ain't that great. In fact, it's downright dreary after you get to know the place, and the folks here are arrogant stuffed shirts, mostly.
You seem to have some strong antisocial tendencies. Or, continue.
Just look at all these prim and proper types walking around, all dressed up in the latest fashion, feeling superior to each other. It's enough to make you choke.
I see.
These folks are fat and rich. Furthermore, all they think about is how they can get even fatter and richer. It's disgusting. So I try to put them in their place. You know, back down here in the gutter with the rest of us.
It's a dirty job, but someone must do it.
What can you tell me about P. Schuyler and Son? Sounds like something from the big city.
I'm most appreciative.
Good day to you.
Manicotti in their shirts. I agree. Here's some gadgetry. Here's the telegraph.
How may we at the Tarrant Telegraph Office help you today?
Do you have a telegram for Virgil? He shuffles some papers around.
Yes, we do, as a matter of fact. That'll be 2 coins.
All right.
Thank you. Please come again.
He hands you the telegram. I have discovered something interesting concerning our friends with the strange amulets. Stop. I am off to investigate my theories regarding them. Please accept my humblest apologies.
A telegram sent by Elder Joachim. I don't know what to make of it. It seems that he thinks it's very important to find out why these men are trying to kill you. Much more important than being here to protect you.
I thought that was your job, Virgil.
It is, blast it! I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so angry. I just don't have any idea what's going on here. All I know is that Joachim showed me a better way, a new faith, and now I'm involved in something even I don't believe. What do you think?
let's stick to the things we know. Finding the owner of the ring.
Yes, there is a particular wisdom in your words. And crying about this prophecy gibberish isn't going to keep a knife out of your ribs. I'll shut up for a while and we'll concentrate on that ring. If we find the owner, maybe we'll find out why those bloody assassins want it so badly.
That sounds fine, Virgil.
All right. Listen, Tarrant is a big city, and a man needs to watch what he does and who he talks to. Believe me, I know a lot about surviving in places like this. This and worse. Just keep one eye always open, and one hand always on your weapon. You can't trust strangers, and sometimes not even your friends. I used to...
Sounds like you know a lot about surviving in the streets.
Well, that was another time. I know my way around. Just be on your guard and I'll be watching out for you as well.
Virgil, what is it? Where do you come from?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... There's so much I have to learn. Joaquim says the free man is defined by what he does today.
Oh, excuse me.
I look no more behind me.
I see. Let's go, Virgil.
Yes, let's keep moving forward.
Is this the guy? No, it's this guy. I give you greetings, madam. You are looking the picture of perfection. Greetings, gnome. What is your name? J.M. Marat at your service. Might I also inquire as to your designation? But of course, I am Rietval. No, I am called Rietval. What brings you to this fine establishment, Rietval? Allow me to recommend the ale. It is unquestionably the best in Tarrant. I needed a drink. I have some questions. But of course, ask what you will. I'll do my best to answer. You're really just too nice. I'm afraid you need to die. Alright. This is going to get us killed. But he's got one of the things we need, so I'm going to try it. Oh god. Lag. Yep, game over. Here's the game over screen. We gotta come back to him later. Pretty intense. Alright, so we're not getting that one right now. There's not a way to coax him into attacking is the thing. It's not an easy one. The sights to behold. The locomotive is a must on any sightseeing tour. That evil technological contraption. I've heard rumor of it. I doubt it's that amazing. Is there anything else? To move away from technology, I might recommend the Great Library. At no other location will you find such a magnificent reservoir of knowledge. It is truly incredulous to immerse oneself in our history. I highly recommend it. Perhaps there's something else. But of course, ask what you will. I know there's a way to get that away from him, but I think you have to actually kill him. So that has to wait until we're much further in the game. In the meantime, I gotta figure out where the Panari Temple is, because that's where our other artifact is. I believe it's on the poor side of town. There's Madame Lil's. Looking good in the trash. There's some boots. Boots are pretty good. Madame Tussauds House of Secrets. One of these damn things is the Panari Temple. 11 Low Dervish. Grabs your arm as you pass by. Spare some coin for a poor old beggar, miss. But of course, here. Take these 10 coins.
They are truly kind, madam. I thank ye.
E. Schuyler and Sons.
Sounds like a company, but I'm not sure where they are.
Goodbye. Moon's Flophouse. That's quite a name. Trash boots. I mean, as long as they're solid, they can always be cleaned. Alright. Not over here. Okay, we don't know names of a lot of these places. I need to get a map or something. Well, we do need to get over here real quick. Let's go this way. Why would they be solid? They're from the trash. They're not from the trash. They just wound up there. You know, sometimes boots fall on hard times. You'd think a church would be easier to spot. Hey, who's this little fella?
Greetings, friend.
I don't believe we met. Your name is?
Who might you be to ask a dwarf his name? Bloody ignorant outlander, I'd say. As if a dwarf would give his name.
Forgive me, I wasn't aware it was such a breach in etiquette.
Excuse me. You don't need to take such treatment from this dwarf. Bloody annoying little runt, if you ask me.
Your opinion has been noted, Virgil.
I mean, look at him. Putting on airs like he's some sort of native dwarf. I'd be surprised if he's ever even been out of the city in his entire life. You can always smell a city dwarf a mile away. He's probably got a manicure. His beard looks a bit scraggly, too. Probably out past his bedtime.
Enough, Virgil. Now what seems to be the problem, sir?
I was saying that it was bloody rude of you to be asking me, a dwarf, for his name. It's not something to be thrown out and away like the day's rubbish.
Forgive me. I wasn't aware it was such a breach in etiquette.
I suppose you're none to blame, stranger. Perhaps I am a little quick-tempered myself. Please forgive my harsh words. You may call me Magnus.
A pleasure, sir. Now, what were you saying about a dwarf's name?
Well, dwarves are an ancient race, and our traditions run deep. A dwarf's true name, his family name, is a sacred thing. A thing of mystery and power. Magnus is my common name. If I knew you well, I'd also tell you my family name. But Magnus will do for now.
Why are you so protective of your family name?
Dwarven names are symbolic, a reflection of our history, who we are. A dwarf who gives just anyone his name has no respect for that history.
I see. Well, thank you for the lesson, Magnus.
It's nice to meet an outlander who tries to understand our ways. Well met, my friend. Now, how can I help you?
Might I ask you a few questions?
What is it that you need to know?
Do you know what establishment this is?
Yes, I do. and I curse the day I ran across the devils who own it. Ungodly bunch they are. I can only guess what goes on behind those doors. That building is the headquarters for the infamous P. Schuyler and Sons.
What can you divulge about P. Schuyler and Sons?
What can I divulge, you ask? Where would you like me to begin? P. Schuyler and Sons is the oldest business in Tarrant, a trader in jewelry and the occasional rare or sought-after trinket or bauble. Their business reputation is untarnished, second to none.
I had forgotten how fucking awful his accent is. And yet there's something strange about them.
Strange? Strange doesn't begin to describe what they are. Do you know that no one has seen the supposed owner, Polonius Schuyler, or his sons in more than 15 years? And even then, the gentleman who saw them, a trader in gems from Ireland, died a week later from what they could only describe as consumption.
What else is said about them?
Have you heard about the Eyeless Five? 8 years ago, there were 5 ruby pendants sold at auction through P. Schuyler and Sons. All the ladies who wore them were murdered, their eyes plucked from their heads.
Why would P. Schuyler and Sons plot to kill their customers?
Why do madmen do anything? They're bloody madmen, that's why! If you're not going to use the sense you were born with, then I'll not continue. Suffice it to say that P. Schuyler and Sons is an extremely unusual company. But I'm not the only one to think so.
I understand, Magnus. So what are you doing here?
I might ask you the same, my friend. You seem awfully curious about P. Schuyler and Sons. What brings you here?
I have my reasons, and I'm not playing the conspicuous twit. I'm investigating a ring. It appears they were the sellers.
Interesting. I, too, am investigating their products. I saw it for sale in a pawn
I like
shop
this
down
audio
the merchants,
skipping.
down
This
the
is
merchants'
new.
quarter, and it had their imprint. Would you like to see it?
Yes, very much so. The dwarf shows you a rather plain-looking bronze bracelet, with some faded carvings barely visible along its outer surface. On the inside, you see the imprint of P. Schuyler and Sons. A rather nondescript piece, I'd say. What's the significance?
Nondescript? This bracelet is ancient, an unbelievable find, and the final piece to a puzzle I've spent my whole life trying to unravel.
It's like his dialogue is on a beat-up vinyl record, yes. Out with it, man. Don't keep me hanging on a thread.
Do you see these dwarven gauntlets I wear? They were given to me by my grandfather, who in turn received them from his. Do you see the symbol carved on them? It's the same as the symbol carved on the bracelet. These gauntlets are the only link I possess to my ancestors, my clan, lost to my family since before any of us can remember.
Who... Have you spoken with P. Schuyler and Sons about it?
That, my friend, is the point of this whole story. I've tried on multiple occasions to speak with the Schuylers concerning this bracelet and where they got it, but I've been stonewalled by their employees from the very beginning. They're hiding something. I know it!
What could they possibly be trying to conceal?
The sources behind their inventory, the reasons for their exclusiveness, who knows? But I do know that I'm gonna find out where they got this bracelet, regardless of what is necessary to do so.
I see. Well, perhaps we could work together.
No, I think you're a bit green just yet. Come back after you've seen a little more of the world.
Oh, I'm not a high enough level.
A dwarf always chooses his companions wisely. And I just don't know about you. I do wish you luck in your search, though. If I do find anything out, I'll share it with you.
I'd appreciate any information you might uncover. Goodbye. I had forgotten he has a minimum level to join. which I think is like level 6, so, you know, one more level. There's a magic shop, magic armory. HT Parnell's again. Tory Road. Whose house might this be?
Mr. Bates, the industrialist, lives here.
I need to talk to Mr. Bates.
And what would this be regarding?
I admire his work.
Mr. Bates doesn't like to meet with the public. Security reasons and whatnot. Please move along.
Alright. Okay, so I'm actually starting to get a headache, so I'm actually going to call it a little early here. This is as good a place to stop as any, too, because it's right before the next plot point. We'll start out the next one by going out in the wild a bit and killing some stuff, gaining a level, getting the necklace from the Panari Temple, and then getting Magnus to join us for the next dungeon. So thanks everyone for... Let me clear my throat. Thanks everyone for joining me. The schedule for the next week looks like tomorrow is Katie finishing up No Delivery. Sunday will be Sue with Code Burger. Monday will be Christy with... Did you decide what you were playing? Cheap Golf. That looks really cool. Tuesday will be Andrea with more Alone in the Dark 2008. Wednesday, I do believe, will be the sort of an intermediate episode of Tale. And Thursday will be back around to me with very likely more of this. Oh, once again, thanks everyone for coming. And follow our stream team listed below here on the page at truck.community. Hopefully I can get this migraine under control. Ugh. Oh, I hate it when it happens right in the middle of a stream. I'll see you all next time. Good night. Hopefully my mouse works so I can hit the stop stream button. It does not. 1 second. 1 sec. I'm still on. I'm still online. I'm still streaming. Alright, now I'm gonna hit the stop streaming button.